Oh, geez, 5 in the morning for you? So
Yeesh.
you're like 3 hours ahead of us.
Mind.
Damn. I appreciate your presence.
Absolutely. That's dedication there.
Yeah, really. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Well, you're gonna play the demo for Touch Starved. If this goes by super quickly and got nothing to do till 11, we'll go back to date everything for a bit.
Okay.
All right. So with me today we have Ace.
Hello.
Ace is usually with me for every dating sim visual novel. And then and we got Breezy today.
Yep. And I'm so excited to be here.
Other than the date everything, have you really ever done visual novels?
No.
All right, so that was your first taste.
E. Absolutely. That was interesting. I was sitting here with my iPad drawing at the same time. I'm like, this is crazy.
Visual novels are wild.
Yeah, they get really either strange, exciting, they're very interesting.
They mess with all your emotions.
Ooh, congrats on the three stream streak.
Oh
Aw, you're so
snap.
sweet. A little bit, a lot of it.
A lot of it.
Yeah. All right. So let me know if you can hear the game. For some reason, when I click out of it, it stops playing the music. So let me know if you can hear it now.
Well, that's rude.
I know it's so
Well,
annoying.
Baldur's Gate does that too, and I hate it.
Yeah, there are certain games that do it, and I'm like, why? Just why? Just keep playing. Oh, thank you, Takashi.
I completely agree with that. Alice and Zan are amazing.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
they're
Streamers
both
and
great.
content creators should set music volume to 0 in order to disable copyright music. It's fine. Dan did a thing with the audio, so it's fine.
He did a thing with a thing.
Yeah, no, it doesn't capture the audio, so it's
Zan
fine.
does all of our audio, okay? Like that's it. We touch nothing when Zan does that.
This is a demo of Touchstarved Prologue and not finished product. Thank you. Touchstarved is intended for an older audience. It contains mature content but is not limited to horror, graphic violence, strong language, alcohol, drug references, injury, dismemberment. Oh damn! Player discretion is advised.
I tell you, this one goes hard.
Are you gonna be okay?
Oh yeah, I'm fine.
Okay. I mean, I watched Higurashi. I'm good. We'll go back to that at one point. It might be an October thing.
Gotcha.
If you accept content warning, please click to proceed. Casual dismemberment, yeah.
That is wild.
In Touch Starved, your choices matter. The decisions you make may result in unique dialogue interactions, in choices in red text, which contain exclusive content. Oh, that's neat. Try playing through the demo more than once and choose different options. You might even uncover a secret ending. Remember, there are no wrong choices. Only interesting. Choose wisely. Save often. That's awesome. Left click to progress. Oh, thank God they have a little like index.
Oh, I love that.
Left click to progress text. Mouse wheel up to rewind. Mouse wheel down to progress. Spacebar to hide the UID. Press space bar again to back. Capital. Choose your pronouns.
Hell yeah, we love inclusive dating sims.
Yeah. World began to unravel long before you were born. All started with fogball, spectral mist blend from the seams where reality were so thin that fog merged monsters, human beings, unnatural powers. Some possessed language and intellect, others were mindless speech driven by a little more than bloodshed. There's no wrong choices, only interesting ones. Your Honor, I would like to call bullshit. Let me shrink us down a little bit. That way you can dialogue. Do that. I'd half of us. We'll just
I'd
peek
half
out.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Fine.
I was like, we're totally covering the entire text box. And congrats on the 7th street.
Committed.
As unrest spread and cities fell, humans cowered in fear, but monsters thrived amid the chaos. And then there's you. Okay?
Hmm.
You don't know what you are, but one terrible truth is certain. You were born cursed, with hands that alter the minds of those you touch. Well, damn. Here's your backstory.
Damn.
Alright. Unnamed, a fallen oracle. You were raised as an oracle in a remote temple. Priests claim your touch bestowed enlightenment, but a visiting mage. Hold on. Let me just make that a little lower so you could actually hear me. Oh, thank you, Phoenix. I will grab a cereal bar soon. But a visiting mage revealed your curse for what it is, spurred on by one mage's word. You fled in search of the Sonobium. You regularly experience unnatural premonitions that rattle your body and soul. An innate sixth sense gives you heightened awareness of hidden supernatural presences. I kind of like that one. Exile. Solitary survivor. You were exiled to a life far from civilization. Your only kinship was an elderly hermit who taught you how to survive in the world. He lost his life in search of a cure for you, but left you with a final lead to pursue the Cenobium. You're a seasoned survivalist, well versed in deciphering soulless behavior. You've gained fluency in various languages and an uncanny intuition for detecting danger. Feel like the Oracle more than that one. The Alchemist, the Abandoned Mage, an exile Cenobium mage took you in as a child, raising you as her apprentice, seemed to take pity on your curse, but you discovered that she was cultivating you as a test subject. You fled the Cenobium, seeking a cure. You're an experienced spellcaster with an encyclopedic knowledge of alchemy, spellcraft history. With a little observation, you can identify the subtle effects of magic. Yeah.
One of three are
Oracle.
good, though.
I do like between the two, but I think I want to go Oracle.
Yeah, I think go Oracle.
Let's do it.
That a little smaller. It was cutting off the top. And let me grab that cereal bar.
Yes, grab the cereal bar as I sip my energy drink and protein shake.
I just had my breakfast bar, so I'm okay.
We got Cinnamon Toast Crunch mini cereal bars.
I like it.
Ooh.
That, and we have Lucky Charms.
I can't believe how many flavors of cinnamon toast crunch cereal they're now making.
Yeah, right?
There's like a
Wild.
flavor for everything now. Like I literally have a hot cocoa, a Mexican hot cocoa one here in the house.
Ooh.
Ooh.
How was that?
I haven't tried it yet. Hiram tried it. He liked it. It's like a subtle taste of the chocolate, which is nice. But chocolate and cinnamon, yeah, I'm down.
That's so fair. Yeah, I seen they had like chocolate covered strawberry at one point. I was like, what is this? This is wild. I'm almost done.
No worries. Take your time.
Yeah, I was about to say, take your time. Eat your cereal bar.
It's a mini. Alright. Your name is Crimson. You selected she, her pronouns. Backstory is the unnamed. Is this correct? So that reward can be cleared too.
Did it?
Ooh, I like the background. They did a great job on this art.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
This land stretches as far as the eye can see. There's nothing out here but death, the ever-present stench of decay, and the countless sun-bleached bones cast like seeds across the barren land. Wow.
Oh, wow.
I know how I feel about the cherry twist, Alani.
Oh, that's the one I'm drinking right now.
Really? We're twinning?
Twins.
Again?
Mm-hmm. We do this quite often, even with our ailments. It's wild.
I was gonna say, we were twinning with ailments yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
Both our heads and stomach hurt. Same time.
Oh no.
Yeah, I went and got, Pokeballs so I could have that ginger.
I
Nice.
mean, that'll work.
Yeah. I heard. Oh. Oh shit. I went back. I accidentally hit the thing.
Oh, snaps.
Wow, it's really sensitive. Um. Yeah, I actually ordered red ginger off Amazon so I can add it to my curry.
Oh, nice.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. Very cheap off Amazon. And I'm like 99% sure it's the same ones that Iron uses.
Probably.
I could say death doesn't scare me, but honestly, I'm desperate. It's been 2 weeks since I joined a caravan bound across the waste. Finding a group that would accept me was a trial in itself. I can hide my hands and deflect probing questions. Sooner or later, people always suspect something strange about me. As rations grew sparse and canteens ran dry, tensions rose, despair began to set in until I saw it. Oh, look at that pan.
Ooh.
That was nice.
Is here, Drea? I think. I tried. The City of Knowledge, one of the last bastions of humanity left in the world. Home to the famous academy called Cenobium. Ah, yes, of course, it's the Spire. All the world's knowledge gathered in one place. If there's anywhere I'll find a cure for my curse, it's there. All that stands between me and a new life is a final stretch of salt-soaked waste. Or so I think, until I see the first tendrils of fog snaking beneath the wagon. Oh, fun! Hushed voice. This fog full. My stomach sinks at the very whisper of it. Silent storm, more devastating than fire. Dangerous in cities, but a death sentence beyond them. A thick blanket of fog engulfs us, snuffing out the lantern's light. The wagon lurches to a stop. The lamp.
Not the lamp.
Congrats on second.
Hi, sir.
Hello. Good morning. An eerie silence, heavy as the mist falls over us. The only warning we get is a strangled scream. Stay back. No. The cry dissolves into wet gurgling. Oh, they dead.
Yep.
Then the wagon violently pitches to its side. I hit the ground hard. The air punched from my lungs. When I opened my eyes, adrenaline leads sudden. I opened my eyes. Adrenaline lens sudden. Awful clarity to the carnage around me. Everybody but me. A trader I once shared bread with lies face down in the mud. Their back reduced to long strips of torn muscle. Gleaming grizzle. An exposed bone. Bodies litter the wasteland. Try to rise, but my ankle explodes with pain. So blinding. White blooms across my vision. Only when my eyes finally adjust do I see the dark shape before me. Oh, alright.
Wow.
Hi, buddy.
A soulless stoops over the twisted form of a caravaner. I freeze, but it swivels its head. A dozen bulging eyes twitch in my direction and blink as one. The soulless lets out an ear-splitting shriek and charges me. But right before it reaches me, the beast barrels past, vanishing into the mist. A horse screams in the distance. I need to move now. I guess run for the city.
Yeah.
I take off running deeper into the haze. Fog is so thick that I fear I'm headed in the wrong direction until I see a dim pinprick of light emanating from the shadow of a spire. Faint, but it's enough. I came too far to die here. Rapid footsteps echo all around me. I turn in circles, frantically searching the opaque mist for the source, but fogfall twists and stretches sound. Suddenly, the caravan's driver bursts forth from the fog. Our eyes meet, too late. He knocks me into the ground and slips in a patch of mud. The soulless instantly falls on him. He catches the driver by his throat and rakes his stomach with razor-sharp claws. But get out of there. He comes
really, keep
apart
running.
like wet paper, filling intestines and viscera in a streaming tide. Yeesh.
Run, bitch, run.
Fighting the urge to heave. I claw frantically through the slippery muck for a handhold. Shit. My hand catches on the jagged edge of a rib jutting up from the water. Bandages unfurl around the gouge, torn deep into my palm. But the pain's quickly forgotten when a hand closes around my wrist. Can you stand? One of the travelers from the caravan leans over me. Oh no, buddy, you're touching the hand.
Oh no.
We need to run. They reach for my hand and I realize, too late, that my bandages have come undone. No, don't touch me. The sensation of their thumb brushing against the back of my hand sends a shiver down my spine. All it takes is one touch. And in the space of a breath, my curse takes hold. Oh.
Yep.
Their lips peel back into a deranged grin. No, I've seen this face countless times before. This is my curse. Madness of my own making. Their grip on my hand tightens until pain radiates from my knuckles. Let me go. Suddenly, clammy hands crush my throat, choking off my breath. Die, 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 die!
Eesh.
Spit bubbles at the corners of their mouth and flecks my face. Edges of my vision darken as my lungs shriek for air. Let's fight them off. My nails gouge deep into the traveler's wrist, but no matter how much blood I saw, they don't flinch. I'm thinking the monster is gonna take them out.
Probably.
The more I struggle, the tighter their grip grows. Because, I mean, they're making a lot of noise.
Yeah, they are.
My pulse hammers in my ears, slowing with each thudding beat. This can't be happening. I'm going to die. Not because of the fogfall or the solace, but because of my curse. Tears sting my eyes. No, no, no. Not here. Not like this. But their hands drop from my neck, leaving me wheezing for air. My lungs burn with each ragged cough. My vision clears and the traveler's face takes shape, hovering inches from mine, lips still split in that macabre smile. Even as blood seeps between their teeth. Oh jeez. They give one last shuddering breath and slump over, the claws hooked through their stomach.
Yep.
Knew it. The soulless shoves the body aside, its glowing eyes narrow as though grinning. Maybe it'll think you're already dead. There's a flash of claws. Red spills across my vision. Thought there'd be pain, but as I sink into the murky water, all I can feel is the grit of silt filling my mouth and the icy embrace of shallow water. I spot an arm resting among an outcrop of reeds. Mine neatly severed at the elbow. Could have taken both arms. Without them, maybe I could have survived. Maybe I could have had a home. Instead, I'll die cold and alone in a desolate wasteland. Fitting end for a monstrosity like me. If this is death, not as bad as I feared. The cold is gone, as is the choking stench of bog water. I could drift forever, swooned in oblivion, until all thought and sensation vanished. No curse, nobody howling at me in madness and terror, nothing at all. The thought has a terrible appeal to it. But I take a reflexive breath and air pours into my lungs, then out, again in a ragged grasp. Feeling comes flooding back, warm cloth on my bare skin, warm surface underneath me. A strange tang of sulfur in the air. Do not be afraid. Oh, hi there.
Oh, hello.
I twist my head toward the voice. Tears flood my blurry eyes at the bright glow of lamplight. Try not to move. The voice is calm, steady, and commanding, but more importantly, it's a stranger's voice. One thought cuts through my mental fog. I have no idea who this is, and I'm completely at their mercy. Stay away from me. My words come out, in a little more than a creaky whisper. I clamp my mouth shut, hating how weak and helpless I sound. No. No? Who the hell is this? I manage to push myself up on one elbow, but my head swims, and surroundings give me an alarming lurch. Ah, stubborn patient. I don't have the strength to dignify that with a response. Instead, I pull the sheet up higher and wipe my eyes until my vision clears. I like his hair.
I like his earrings, they're pretty.
That's true, too. A stranger towers over my prone form. Warm light glims his pristine medical coat. The neat medical coat. I instinctively shrink back, and that's when I realize that I'm completely naked except for a thin linen sheet. Naked, lying on a low cot, with a pair of sharp golden eyes watching me, watching my every move. Man's gaze flickers to my exposed, unbandaged hands. I plunge my hands under the sheet. What? Wait, we've got both hands? I thought one was ripped from us.
I also thought we only had one hand.
No, it's too late. He must have noticed what they look like. Strange, cursed, inhuman. I braced myself for his inevitable disgust, but his courteous smile lingers. I just watched in placid silence as I struggled to make sense of my surroundings. Where am I? Who are you? Be calm. You are safe here. Whoever this is clearly has no idea who or what I am. I've never been safe anywhere, with anyone. Even the shrine of my childhood turned out to be a horrific lie. Scowl, pulling the sheet protectively around myself. Where are my clothes? The man's golden eyes narrow slightly. A sharp sigh rustles the papers in his hand. I see you are not to be dissuaded. Your clothes were torn to shreds when I found you, but I procured replacements. Oh, look at that painting. Or
Yes,
diagram.
hell yeah.
This art is actually really nice.
Right?
Oh yeah, it's like minimalist, but in like a good way.
Mm-hmm.
I like it a lot.
With a soft creak, he rises from his chair, giving me a better view of my surroundings. It's like a medical clinic. Bottles of silvery alchemical concoctions line the counters in neat rows. The air makes my nose twitch. Faint whiff of smoke and something distinctly metallic. The doctor produces a large, dense bundle of clothes, which he sets at the foot of my cot. He's easily a head taller than most, and I have to crane my neck to look at him. Gonna thank him. I should be polite if I can, especially since I don't know who this is, what he can do, or what he wants with me. Meeting his gaze sends a hot frisson? That what that word is? Down my spine. Something about him nags at me, like a half-formed memory I can't place. Thank you. You're very welcome. I will leave you to get dressed. With a curt nod, he leaves through a narrow door. See, he was leaving anyway. Didn't have to be rude.
That hair, though.
Yeah. I hear a soft click as the lock turns behind him. When I don't hear any more footsteps, I reach for the bundle of clothes. An itch on my elbow stops me short. I reach down absently to rub at it, then freeze when my fingers meet a neat line of stitches. Oh, he stitched the arm back on.
Oh, makes sense.
I know what I saw. The beast took my arm clean off. Yet, the limb shows no sign of injury apart from the black stitches poking through my skin. I gingerly flexed my fingers, feeling my heart race at the sensation. This is impossible. I should be dead, or at the very least, gasping out my last breaths. I squeezed my eyes shut, waiting for the pleasant dream to unravel. Wake up and find myself bleeding out in the swamp. But nothing happens. The seconds tick by. My arm remains resolutely healed. My surroundings pristine and quiet. In numb disbelief, I grab the replacement clothes and begin stiffly pulling them on. They're thicker and warmer than mine were, bundled with a black woolen cloak. But there's one thing still missing, my bandages. The doctor didn't leave me with any, though I know he saw my hands. I slide off the bed and take a few unsteady steps toward one of the drawers. This is indeed a doctor's clinic. If this is indeed a doctor's clinic, there must be bandages somewhere. I start opening drawers at random, and of course, that's when the doctor swings in. Are you looking for something? I whirl around, clutching a thick roll of clean bandages, and try to step back from him, but my legs bump against the cot. Your caution is understandable, though if I meant you any harm, you would know. That doesn't make me feel any better in the slightest. But he makes no move toward me, so I quickly wind the bandages around my hands. The glowing scars and mottled skin disappear under the layer of clean white cotton. May I ask why you need additional bandages? It can help if you tell me what ails you. I doubt it. Traveling to Gerdiria was a gamble born of desperation rather than hope. Nothing has come close to curing my curse. And yet my left arm twitches, the arm that was severed before my very eyes. Doctor's unblinking gaze follows my every move. It's clear he won't drop this without some sort of answer. Bandages protect me, and they warn others to stay away. I've tried every other way of covering my hands, and this works the best. Most people avoid touching me as soon as they see bandages. An illness, then, or a less mundane affliction spread by contact? I flinch. He doesn't even sound surprised. And that's far too close to the truth for comfort. I don't want to decline to answer. I fix him with the coldest glare I can muster, yet he serenely holds my gaze. I'm not easily intimidated. I hastily break eye contact, but he says nothing more. At least he doesn't seem angry. I shake my head. I need to know more about this doctor before he figures me out. Who are you? You can call me Gurus? And where exactly am I? Irdia? Which I assume was your caravan's destination. I can think of nowhere else for a group of travelers to go. Irdia. So I made it to the City of Knowledge after all. I should feel relieved. But all I can manage is a vague sense of increasing unease. How did I end up here? I brought you to my clinic, of course. You were the only survivor from the caravan, barely clinging to life. You needed immediate treatment. Which you provided? Yeah. He says it so simply, as if I'm a small child and he's explaining basic addition to me. I frown and flex the fingers on my recently healed arm. Aside from being a bit stiff, it feels fine. Thoroughly attached to me. You're saying that you stitched my arm back on. Pardon? Solus attacked the caravan. It ripped everyone to shreds. It tore my arm clean off. But when I woke up here, Kraloff bewildered. Never heard of any magic that could heal a mortal wound. The Dr. Cruz pinches the bridge of his nose and he sits back down in his chair, quiet for a long time. I do not know where you come from, but Erdia is the city of knowledge and deadly secrets alike. Information is power, and one should not give or receive it freely. If you refuse to divulge your secrets, I will not divulge mine. I do not even know your name. You are new to Irdea, so I will overlook this specific breach of etiquette. Do not expect others to extend the same courtesy. Do you understand? He glances at my freshly bandaged hands. Loath though I am to admit it, he has a point. I'm a complete stranger to him, yet he saved my life. I take a deep, steadying breath. This time when I speak, I sound a bit more like myself. Crimson. My name is Crimson. It is a pleasure to meet you, Crimson. There's a little more warmth in his smile. His polite demeanor back in an instant. Thank you for saving my life. I chance a smile in return, even if he won't explain how he did the impossible. There's no doubt in my mind that I'd be dead, not for Curus. Think nothing of it. I'm not sure if he's being excessively courteous, but his words only raise more urgent questions. I have to ask, why did you save me? You don't know me. The question seems to startle Curus. I could hardly leave you to die in the waste. Assisting those in need is my very essence of a doctor's duty. I've never met a doctor who also handed out free clothes. My fingers find the edge of the cloak. There's a subtle but delicately embroidered pattern around the hem. Try not to think about what price Curus might demand for such well-made clothes. No, I suppose not. Forgive my presumption. I rarely come across a fascinating patient. I blink. What did he just say? I simply meant that you would cling to life so resolutely or brave such a perilous journey to Irdea. I could not help being curious about you, Crimson. Voice dips to a soft murmur, and he abruptly looks away from me. You're pretty curious yourself. Huh? Okay. Am I? Well, I haven't forgotten about my arm. I wiggle my intact fingers at him. Clearly not. But you haven't asked me for any payment either. I require none from you. Travelers do not have an abundance of coin, and leaving you destitute in a strange place would be unethical. I fall silent, not sure what to say. Nobody would help a horror like me for free. There has to be some kind of catch or trick, right? A loud knock at the front door stops our conversation cold and spares me from having to say anything else. Duty calls. Unfortunately, you are not my only patient today. The knocking grows more insistent, and Curus let out a tired sigh. Please wait. Though he says it quietly, the clamor on the other side of the door abruptly stops. Do you need anything before you leave, Crimson? Oh. Between the soulless attack and my miraculous survival, I'd almost forgotten why I came to Irdea in the first place. I need directions to the Cenobium. Cenobium? The look on his face is downright chilling. He pauses, choosing his words with cold deliberation when he speaks again. Whatever you seek, it is very unlikely you will find it there. Cenobium's gate open for precious few visitors, and even if they open for you, you would not like what you found inside. My heart sinks. Are they saying that I came all this way for nothing? Risked life and a limb for nothing? Well, that can't be. I've only just arrived. And Irdia is the largest city still standing. There has to be a cure for me here. And if not the Cenobium, where would you suggest? Do you know anywhere else in Irdia? Shake my head. And I suggest a local guide. Head to the Wet Wick and ask for Leander,
Yeah.
the leader of Adderstone. Excuse me? The Wet what? The Wet Wick. He sounds deeply unamused. Follow the Adderstone postings. They are difficult to miss. When you meet Leander, tell him I sent you. It's not much to go on, but Kuros points toward the back door. You will be safe so long as you do not draw attention to yourself. Easier said than done. I've always been a magnet for the worst sort of attention. If you require my assistance, you may return whenever you wish. Though he's smiling, there's a note of finality in his voice. Resigned to my dismissal, I slip out the back door. Okay. I found myself standing in a narrow and rather gloomy alley. I pull the new cloak up over my nose, stepping over the contents of emptied chamber pots. Something weighs heavily. Something weighs heavily inside one of the cloak's pockets, my coin purse. Every last coin that I'd scraped together for the journey to Irdia is still inside. The purse doesn't even look like it was open. There was so few coins to begin with, they probably weren't worth stealing. I glanced back at the clinic's closed door. Kuros didn't take any payment. He didn't even ask for a future favor. But he also said that in Irdia, secrets are power. Does he expect me to give mine up at some point? Not exactly a comforting thought. Still, no matter why he did it. Kuros gave me a second chance and a lead on where I might find help. We better get going before he changes his mind. I squeeze out of the alley and into the crowded main street. The line outside Kuros Clinic stretches down the road. Two thin peddlers queued alongside weathered elders. If any place in desperate need of a free clinic, it's this one. The cobblestones are treacherously rough under my feet. Deep grooves worn between them by regular flooding and decades of hard use. I knew Irdia was a river city, but I didn't expect it to look so eroded. The buildings are tired and dilapidated, all crammed together in narrow streets. And there's something else. A charge in the air, like the shift in pressure before a storm. It's subtle, little more than a faint, persistent thrumming, but I can't seem to shake this sensation. A child darts by, clutching something greasy wrapped in paper. The smell of fried food drifts over me and my stomach gives a faint gurgle. This morning's catch, fried up, hot and fresh. Not too many eyeballs today. That sounds disgusting, but I'm starving, so I quickly duck my head under the stall's grubby awning. A large fish leers up at me, its 3 bulging eyes still visible through the thick layer of crispy batter. The vendor gives me a gap-toothed grin. What's the cheapest thing you've got? The vendor points at a metal basket of what looks like long strips of savory fried dough. Fresh long lads, 3 copper apiece. Don't burn your mouth. I take the coins out, counting them gingerly. At this rate, I might not even be able to afford dinner. Reluctantly, I drop the payment on the counter and take my meal. 2 streets later, I pass under a wrought iron archway adorned with dangling garlands of red and pink lilies. The buildings in this quarter are dizzying riot of color, painted walls, and tinted glass everywhere I look. Here, red and pink curtains flutter in open doorways. Musical voices call out invitingly. Incense mingle with the pungent scent of flowers, barely covering the salt and musk of warm bodies. This must be Irdia's entertainment district. Wouldn't have guessed. I'm polishing off my food and dusting the crumbs from my hands when I spot a poster. It features the silhouette of a smiling man wearing a single dagger-like earring, the words, "The Adderstone," printed above his head. If Leander is the leader of the Adderstone, then the face printed on the poster is likely his. I follow the line of identical posters around the corner and nearly hit my head on a curiously dangling wooden sign looking up. Faded orange letters read, "The Wetwick." The facade of the building looks like it's seen better days. But I hear faint music and laughter coming from inside. Ooh. Not even midday, yet the wick is packed. A loose collection of Irdians crowd the bar, taking up the tables and gathering in spaces between. They speak amongst each other in hushed voices, their faces drawn and grave. I can sense their apprehension even without hearing their words. A cursory glance doesn't turn up anyone with a dagger-shaped earring, and I'm considering searching the bar when a loud voice carries across the room. Now, I'm no prior or curator. I'm not much of a paperwork or pencil pushing. And honestly, I don't even think those robes come in my size. I crane my neck, but the crowd is too dense for me to see the speaker. Gather around, I want to show you all something. There's no time to move out of the way. Audience searches towards the center of the room in a sudden torrent. I'm caught and swept along with them. Hey! The clatter of falling chairs and tables being shoved aside drowns out my complaints. I thrash and throw my elbows as heavy bodies press into mine. My hips knock into a table. I grip it, holding on tight to steady myself, but the crowd has stilled. A pair of gilded boots cheers. Magic demonstration was the last thing I expected from a place called the Wet Wick.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got.
Leander steps off the table, dropping among the excited crowd with a clink. Alright, show's over. Back to work, everyone. The audience disperses and Leander head toward the bar. Now's my chance. I start after him, only to find myself face to face with one of his followers. Sullen follower? Where do you think you're going? I need to talk to Leander. Uh-huh. New in half of Lowtown. Leander is busy right now. Adderstone business come back tonight. After the moment we shared, surely Leander can spare a word, but the follower crosses her arms unmoved. I glance over her shoulder, hoping to catch a glimpse of Leander. Although sensing my gaze, he looks up and for a moment our eyes lock. Then Leander turns away to murmur something to the group gathered around him. The follower moves to block my view. You hear me? I'm not looking for trouble. This Dr. Kura said I could find Leander. She's interrupted by a hand resting on her shoulder. Kura sent you? He said you can help me. Leander nods at the woman, and she steps aside wordlessly. Follow me. He leads me to the crowded bar. There's so little room that his broad shoulders press against mine. I tense, but he doesn't seem to mind at all. Sorry about that. The Adderstone watch out for one another, but they can be overprotective at times. Lesson learned. Leander flashes me a broad grin. You're new to Iridia, aren't you? He says it with a genuine air of curiosity. Do I stick out that much? No, but I'm certain I'd remember seeing a face as lovely as yours around Lowtown. My eyes drop to the polished countertop. I'm not used to flattery, and being this close makes eye contact difficult. As if on cue, the bartender approaches us. What'll it be? Surprise me, and add anything my friend wants to my tab. Alright. We're gonna save and we're gonna take a quick break here.
Yeah, because you have ads starting in less than 2 minutes.
Uh-huh. We'll go GPG. Let me unmute. Welcome in, Ren. How are you today? And welcome back, everyone. We're gonna dive back into Touch Starved. Alright. I'll have what he's having. While the bartender leaves to fix our drink, Leander leans his elbows on the counter. His sleeves ride up, revealing a long raised scar. I catch myself following its winding path across his forearm. Leander's eyes wander over me in return. They lock on my bandaged hands. A bitter taste rises in my throat. Pretty good, just got home from a shooting range. Now I'm gonna put some chicken wings in the air fryer and chill. Ooh,
Nice.
that all sounds
I'm down
amazing.
for that.
How'd the shooting range go? Here come the questions. There any chance Kira sent you here for cheap drinks or barely edible appetizers? No. He pushes his hair back from his forehead, sighing when it immediately falls back into place. It's Dr. Frio's business. I'm not sure he even knows how to relax. The bartender returns with a pair of glasses. I raise mine and give it an experimental sniff. Smells faintly yeasty, like beer, but an undercut current I can't quite place. Quick sip confirms my worst suspicions. It's awful, briny and sour with a distinct hint of pickle flavoring. Besides me, Leander takes a deep swig in his glass. And it's 6 out of 9 participants today, so not too bad considering the peeps that scored higher. Oh, that's good. Nice. Congrats. So how can I help you? I need to get to the cenobium. As soon as the word cenobium leaves my mouth, the group standing nearby falls silent. From the wary looks from my way, it's clear I've broken some taboo. Had to be the cenobium. Leander pushes away from the counter. Let's continue this conversation outside. I rise to follow him. to help the most. Then it's all a lie. Things that seem too good to be true are often just that. Damn.
Savage.
At least he's telling the truth.
True.
Seen enough curses and hexes to last me 2 lifetimes, but I'm still standing. You really think Eurus would send you here if I couldn't handle it? How should I know? I only met him today. I'm twice as good as any Simoleon mage. If anyone can help you, it's me. You don't know what you're asking me. Heart racing, my eyes start to his face, but Leander only smiles gently. See? Can't be. When I reach for his palm again, Leander catches my wrist before I can pull back. Told you. There's really nothing to worry about. He trails off when my thumb grazes his soft skin of his inner wrist. I search Leander's face for traces of madness, but his eyes remain clear, soft green. Neither of us speak as I trace the contours of his palm, lost in an awareness I wasn't anticipating. It's not as though I've never been touched before. My curse only extends to my hands. And desperation spurs creativity. But all that pales in comparison to this. I've never experienced such intimacy. My fingers, long deprived by years of bandaging, pick up every single detail, the grooves along his palm, the smooth shell of his nails, the bones in his wrist. For as long as I've lived, I've never been able to hold someone's hand without dire consequences. I've never realized what I was missing. That's so sad. While Leander's pulse is steady, mine hammers as fear gives way to excitement. Well, we could keep touching him.
Do it.
My hand glides over Leander's wrist and up his arm where the smooth skin abruptly gives way to a raised scar. Matches the one that runs from his collar to his cheekbone. Could it be the same wound? When I glance at Leander's face, his lips part as he considers his words. Am I the first person you've been able to touch like this? My hand goes still on his arm. So far. And is it everything you wanted? When I nod, Leander turns my hand to inspect the gleaming fissures crisscrossing my knuckles. There's no revulsion in his face, no fear. He looks up at me and grins. Not every day I meet someone as enticing as gold. He winks and lets me go. I draw my hand back and take a steadying breath. My head feels like it's stuffed with cotton. Habit alone guides me through the motions of rewrapping my hand, although my fingers tremble too much for the bandages to lie flat. I can't believe that it worked. I've really forgotten my manners. May I ask your name? I'm Crimson. Crimson. This curse of yours is unlike anything I've ever seen before. I can tell you're careful, but it's best you keep this between us. Are you staying in Lowtown? I pause. Room and board was something I'd yet to consider. I don't know. Let's get you properly settled then. The Wick is noticeably quieter. Without their leader, most of Leander's followers have dispersed, or in a few cases fallen asleep beside their drinks. Got any rooms left, or did my lot grab them all to sleep it off? Bartender, who I now realize doubles as an innkeeper, slides a key onto the counter. The usual room? Leander's laugh sounds slightly strained. No, not today. This is just for my friend Crimson. Right. Stay as long as you like. You two have fun. Have fun? Leander clears his throat, then holds the key out to me. I hesitate. My coin purse barely holds enough for a day's worth of meals, let alone a room. How much do I owe you? Nothing, my treat, since you shared your secret. Food, drink, a warm bed, anything you need. Carefully, I take the key from him. It's small, but heavy in my palm. I never expected to have a warm bed in Irdia, let alone free meals. Thank you. Irdia is twice as dangerous as it is wondrous. Be careful out there. And if you need a reprieve from what haunts you, come find me. I nod, taking one last look at the gleaming bronze key before tucking it into the pocket of my cloak for safekeeping. Leander gives me a friendly wave before returning to the bar. Ooh, the bedroom's nice too. Desk glitters in the sparse rays of light illuminating the room. The furniture is tired, the walls cracked, and a large lumpy bed serves as the centerpiece. I can't remember the last time I slept in a bed, and I never imagined I'd sleep in one tonight. When I collapse onto the bed, the springs let out shrill squeaks. Finally, I can allow myself to rest. My eyes fall shut long before. My eyes fall shut before long. I wake up to pale sunlight filtering through the narrow windows. Despite the clamor of the tavern below, the precious hours of rest have restored my strength and gifted me a flicker of cautious optimism. If I play my cards right, today could be the day I get closer to finding a cure. I quickly head out of the wet wick. The air clings sodden and heavy with the lingering scent of rain. Without the afternoon crowd, the district looks barren and bleak. In the middle of the street, a pair of crows quibble over stale bread crusts. I pause, watching them while I consider my next move. Chris and Leander both made it clear that the cenobium can't be trusted, but I came so far and endured too much to give up now. I need to see the cenobium for myself, if only to satisfy my curiosity. Surely someone in the bar can point me in the right direction. I'm about to turn back when a shadow passes over me. A cloud. I think until a puff of hot breath tickles the back of my neck. The shadow trickles down the street in rivulets. Formless dark spreads like ink into blotted shapes. Claws stretch. A muzzle spits open to reveal long, jagged teeth. A growl rumbles so low and deep I feel it in my chest. I want to run, to scream, but I feel trapped, as though the slightest movement or breath will snap the jaws around me shut. No, I won't let it end like this. If I'm going to die, I want to look what got me in the eye first. I steel myself, then turn. The shadow vanishes as quickly as it came, and I'm left standing in the middle of the street alone, save for a figure reclining in the shade of a nearby stoop. Oh?
Hello.
A monster. That much is clear from a glance. One that could clearly be mistaken for human were it not for tufted ears and a tail curled around his ankle. Or the dusk pink eyes with pupils that sharpen like needles when they fall on me. We lock gazes and the monster uncrosses his long legs. His hair gleams with the shade of red that reminds me, unsettlingly, of blood where it curls around his collared throat. Jumpy, aren't you? His tone is so light and carefree that I glance over my shoulder to make sure he's speaking to me. When I look back, the stranger props his chin on his knuckles and regards me with an inscrutable grin. Did you see that shadow just now? It was massive, moved like a beast. Even as I speak, I'm aware of how ridiculous I must sound, but the stranger's smile doesn't falter. Only beasts I have seen are the Wick's drooling regulars, though this did catch my eye. With a flick of his wrist, my in-room key dangles from his finger. It turns on its chain, glittering when it catches the light. My hands fly to my cloak pockets, and sure enough, find them flat. He crooks his finger, beckoning. I've already taken 2 steps forward before some stifled instinct stops me. Something feels wrong. Still on the edge, thrumming with so much adrenaline that the stranger's shadow flickers at the edge of my vision. I always seem to attract the worst kind of attention, but I can't get rattled now. Where... My key, how did you find it? What can I say? I'm a sucker for shiny things. He smiles wide enough to reveal sharp fangs. I saw you drop it. You really should be more careful. City like this, somebody might take advantage. A bold-faced lie said without a hint of irony. I approach the monster, careful to keep at arm's length away. He doesn't look dangerous, but the mostly dead ones never do. The most deadly ones never do. The stranger's chain softly clinks with the tilt of his head, his ears flick. Keeping your distance. I'd be stupid to trust you. You should think I stole your dinky little key from all the way over there. He gives an exaggerated sigh. I'm good with my hands, but not that good. Do I really look like a common thief to you? Yes.
I was gonna say, if I'm honest.
Actually, most definitely.
You also look like you're from Final Fantasy. Let's be real. He's got me there. The sheer fabric of his sleeves alone would be too expensive for most street thieves. Hell, his shoes look like they cost more than I spent traveling here. And then there's the shop behind him, no matter the city. Parted pink curtains. No matter the city, parted pink curtains only ever mean one thing. I'm not looking to buy, and I doubt I could afford your services anyway. Luckily for you, I don't charge. Oh, really? The man runs the tip of his tongue over a fang. And the first time since I stepped into that shadow, I feel something other than dread. My face grows hot. I didn't mean to assume. I'm flattered. Really? Did you think you could pay to pet my ears? I just need my key back. Ask nicely, and I might even let you tug my tail. Just throw it here. Look at the pout. So, some spindly little street urchin can snatch it and run? He raises my key and tilts his head so he can watch it dangle back and forth. I suppose I could just claim your room for myself. Not that I'd be caught dead slumming in the wick with the rest of those slack-jawed imbeciles. You're obviously not from here, so tell me, traveler, what misfortune brought you to this wretched place? His voice practically drips with derision. I'm not telling you anything. What could have possibly drawn you to this dreary little pig pen? I wonder. He listlessly watches the arch of my key swinging around his finger. The weather's shit. The food's Shrek. And there's entirely too many monsters for a human to feel safe. Unless... Dagger sharp eyes flick toward me. They gleam bright with amusement. Unless you're dying to consort with monsters. By now, my embarrassment has worn away, leaving shimmering impatience in its place. This is a shakedown It's the most frustrating one I've ever heard of. Play along.
You didn't even hesitate. You just went straight for it.
Look at him.
I mean, you're not wrong.
Ace, he has red hair.
I know.
I mean, we know I'm a fan of red.
Yeah.
I was gonna say redhead monster. Like, come on, this is perfect.
How'd you know that I spent all my monies? How'd you know that I spent all my money, starved, and nearly died in a swamp just so I could crawl into bed with the first thirsty monster I met? That earns me a burst of breathy laughter. He gazes at me under his dark lashes. Aren't you funny? Could you be any more obvious? I've been told subtlety is not my strength. So, your place or mine? I'd invite you if I had my key. If only I had my key, I might be able to invite you up. His languid gaze glides from me to the key. Hold on. In his hand and back. Take my hand, stranger. Take my hand, and we'll go together. Worry first. The more convinced I become that. More convinced I become that. This is some kind of trap. No matter how innocent monsters look, they always have tricks up their sleeves. And something tells me that this one is more dangerous than he lets on, even if he has a lovely laugh. I don't know what you want or why you're messing with me, but I'm not coming any closer until I know you aren't going to attack me or bite. I won't bite hard unless you beg me. Hi, Crimson Delta! Welcome in!
Your timing is impeccable for Crimson Net.
I'm dead. Another lover of Crimson I see. Yes. How's it going? What a time to join. Yeah. We'll do a test thing. Let me just check something. I want to see if I could actually use my model without the stream dying. Doing good. How are you? Where is... all my seconds? Just had some eggs and toast.
Hell yeah.
All of us just had cereal bars and energy drinks.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, eggs sound really nice right now.
Because right now my bit rate is excellent. So let's see. If I'm able to actually use my model.
Oh, for me, it's Alani New all day. My favorite energy drinks.
I change them so often. Like, I really like the white monsters. But I've also been doing like the C4 brand stuff.
I think Alani and Celsius for me.
For me, it's Alani and actually Ghost.
Oh, Ghost is really good too. Hell yeah. It's the best of the monsters in my opinion.
I can't do Monster anymore, actually.
I mean
I actually
that's
just
so
never
fair.
liked the taste of monsters.
We used to get them for free when we were working for GameStop,
Mhm.
and then you guys are gonna not be seen for like a second.
It's okay.
Alani actually has a lot of flavors. I like that they have like a lot of like slushy flavors. They more taste like Slurpees than anything, and they're like sugar free, only 10 calories, 200 milligrams of caffeine. So for me personally, I love them.
All right, so there's Breeze.
Oh, I can't wait for my model to be done.
I'm so happy that Ray's working on it for you. That's so
Yeah, so
cool.
I wanted to ask you because I have the other artist working on my reference sheet, but Ray also has ideas, so I don't know what to do. I'm conflicted.
Use both.
Mm,
Yeah,
This is
good.
true.
You have different forms.
I do have different forms.
Damn, they have a lot of flavors. Yeah, they do. Right, now let's get Ace.
Oh yeah, Alani has so many different flavors, and I love almost all of them. What I like is like I've been following Alani for over a decade now, and I remember Alani just being like a small little like brand when she was creating it, and now I see her everywhere, and it's amazing because it was just like everything was sold out all the time. You could barely get a few flavors. Like seeing even the design of everything, of where her cans went to like the actual design of them now is amazing. And just like last summer, she released a cotton candy one, and it reminded me of like the ice pops, the cotton candy swirl ice pops from the ice cream machine.
Oh, that sounds
Loved
so
it.
good.
Loved it. I was so obsessed. I went out and bought so many of them. The best flavor, wow, that's hard because I like almost all of them except for maybe like three. Um,
Oh, thank you for the follow.
oh,
All right, how are we doing on the bit rate now that I have the model?
Eyeshadow, it's me, the devil.
I love my
I
follower,
love you.
sound. Thank you. All right. Maybe I could actually use my model without like
I
crashing stream.
I don't know. I think we're good.
Yeah, I
Hell
think we're good.
yeah, it's been so long.
I know it has.
Ugh. Yeah, he fixed
This is why we
the bit rate.
play. This is why we play dating sims.
Yes. And now I
You
could
can
use my
actually.
heart toggle for the hot boy on screen.
Hell yeah.
No matter what I say, he finds a way to twist my words into innuendo. Into an innuendo. Love it. Even when I'm silent, he goes on a thought. On as though we're having a conversation, not a standoff. Do you like dancing? There's a traveling troupe performing in Hightown tonight. Their ludus is utterly exquisite. Truly a performance to die for. I got my own things to do in a bit. I will definitely be returning. You'll have a good one. All right. Enjoy. Hopefully everything goes well. And again, thank you.
Do a quick little shout out there.
Thank you. There's life in this dreadful place, if you know where to look. You sound like you know the city well. The monster's gaze flickers from me to the key hanging from his finger. Naturally, this dump was little more than a miserable little smear on a map when I first arrived. Hightown, Lowtown. I know Irdia like the back of my hand. What about the Sonoma? Do you know where that is? His smile vanishes. Surely you've seen it. That absurdly large tower looming over the rest. It's a little hard to miss. He must mean that spire I noticed when I first caught sight of Irdia. The Cenobium's overrated. Forget about it. I can show you things those stuffy boars in their limp dick tower couldn't even dream of.
Damn.
Yeesh.
The Cenobians. Oh. I went back. What do you say? How about the two of us have a little adventure? I've already got plans. Oh? Have you some pressing matters at the Cenobium? Lunch dates with the librarians? Tea time with the most esteemed abbesses? That's my business. What's it matter to you? I square my shoulders and the amusement bleeds out of him. Your loss. The stranger, finally bored of his own tedious game, extends his hand toward me. The key rests on his palm, neatly dividing skin on leather. When he makes no other move, I reach for the key, but as soon as my fingers graze smooth brass, his hand springs shut around my elbow. Hey! He yanks me down and I stagger, my shoes slipping onto the steps. For a moment I fear my bandages will unravel under his touch, but he's careful not to disturb them, even as he grips my arm. I knew I smelled blood. You reek of the road and death. And that fucking doctor. His voice, once silken, lowers to a smoky growl. The shadows around him seethe and boil. And something else. He murmurs against my throat, nose grazing my jaw. His breath trails down my neck, sending a thrill of dread through me. His wide, flat eyes gleam with naked hunger as he gazes at me. Let go! Just when I fear he'll bite, his grasp loosens and his eyes widen with awe. Seems I underestimated you. You're there. The stranger's ears flatten and he releases me with a short breath. I yank my arm back, massaging my bandages. He twists around to see a woman duck out of the curtains behind him. Her pressed white uniform marks her as a cleric of the Cenobium. I leave you for all of what, 10 minutes and you're making trouble again? Will you quit harassing the tourists? The stranger, I take it, rolls his eyes and flashes the cleric a withering smile. So suspicious. Can't you see this is a friend of mine? A natural liar, he grins at me, and his tail switches coyly. The woman purses her lips at me, clearly unconvinced. I open my mouth to correct him, but Bear cuts in. I was graciously offering my dear friend some free advice. Though his voice remains light and cheerful, his expression darkens. Danger's drawn to you like a moth to a flame. Will always find you, given time. The woman clucks her tongue as though she's heard this recital 102 times. Word to the wise, don't take free advice from lazy foxes lounging in the streets. This crook could sell water to a drowning man for the sheer enjoyment of it. She shrugs off a wilting look from Beer. Oh, please. Any friend of yours knows it's true. Now hold still. Beer raises gracefully at her approach. He pushes his hair aside so it drapes over one shoulder, exposing the long line of his neck. And suddenly it dawns on me that the jingling I heard earlier wasn't coming from his harness, but a heavy iron chain wound around a hitching post and padlocked to the back of his collar. Oh, well then.
Oh, damn.
The woman produces a crowded key ring from her pocket and rifles through a dozen identical keys before selecting one and slotting it into the lock. Come on, unless your friend's tagging along on our merry little soulless hunt. They're hunting for soulless inside the city? Words momentarily fail me. The cleric regards me with a polite, if tight smile before marching down the stairs. Fear lingers. He stretches his arms over his head with a yawn. And I try not to stare at the way his stomach flattens when he arches his back. Your little secret's safe with me. Try not to get yourself killed. Bear hops off the stoop and bounds after the woman. His tail sways merrily, as though he hadn't just lied and threatened me. Did you try that thing I mentioned? The Lovatin knot? That one where you take 3 fingers and actually don't tell me, knowing you, is probably disgusting. Bear's airy laughter echoes down the street. It's only after he and the cleric have vanished from sight that I realize I'm still missing something. Wait! Reflexively, I shove my hands into my pockets and find it, the room key. I raise it to the light. Sure enough, it's my key, but the realization is hardly comforting. I don't know what Bear's game was or what he wanted from me. All I know for certain is the Cenobium saw fit to leash him. A fate I could share if that's what his vague warning meant. Ooh, fair enough. I let my eyes drift skyward, past the lanterns, gently swaying in the breeze, to the Cenobium, faintly visible through the haze. Just one glimpse is all I need, then I can put this all behind me. This time, the key goes into my coin purse for safekeeping. I mean, fair enough.
Yeah, I do that too if I just got mugged by a fucking hot monster man.
Yeah. It's easy enough to follow the winding streets, climbing uphill toward the distant tower. Very pretty. Hours later, legs aching, sweat beading on my forehead, I finally find what I'm searching for. The Cenobium. The luminous void. Stands at the highest point of Irdia, surrounded by cold white walls. Well-dressed people stroll down the walkways, ignoring the massive tower in their midst. I'm the only one standing before the gates. I crane my neck up until the top of the Cenobium spire disappears into the clouds overhead. My stomach gives an uneasy lurch, though far grander than the humble shrine of my youth. The Cenobium is eerily reminiscent of a gilded birdcage. It does look like a gilded birdcage.
It does.
And we've now met, what, 3 of the possible romances, I'm assuming?
3 of the 5, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Knocking seems like a terrible idea, but I don't see any other way, making my presence known. I'm halfway up the steps when something moves in my peripheral vision. A shadowy figure crouches beneath one of the white walls. They reach out and tug on a vine, as if testing its strength. Oi! You there! The shadow vanishes as quickly as I spotted it, and a gauntlet-faced man in a crisp charcoal uniform marches up and steps toward me. Ugh, another tourist? Get out of here once you're done gawking. A dismissive wave accompanies his equally dismissive words, and he turns without even waiting for my response. I look back at where I saw the intruder, but there's nothing. Just leaves blowing in a gentle, cool breeze. Step away from the gates, hopelessness washing over me. Hello. The whisper coats the back of my ear. Hot and shrumpy. Syrupy? Syrupy. I was like, what is that word? I jerk away, but I find no one beside me. Hold on. His alarm was going off. No one beside me. Instead, halfway down the staircase, I spot a girl peering up at me. Her shining eyes flick to my bandaged hands and then up, so quick I nearly miss it. I stand there wordless, and it's a twisted miracle, but a miracle nonetheless. She extends her hand out to me, her delicate fingers outstretched. I can take you there if you'd like. And I'll see y'all when you come back. In the meantime, I'll fix my camera. That way it's not freaking out. Oh, wow. Okay, it's done, and the ad is ending soon. Alright, so we'll continue. I have a few seconds left. Cautiously slide my hand into hers. Her skin is ice cold through bandages. Oh, it's me. Also, by the way, speaking of Rays of Light before, we have a new emote by Rays of Light.
Oh snap, a new email by Ray.
Heck yeah, super cute.
I'm loving it. I'm loving it.
I think that's how you spell her name. I could be wrong. There we go. Yeah, I was right. And her commissions are open currently. Oh, it's on cooldown for 6 minutes.
Cooldown. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll do it later. Welcome back from ads, everyone. We descend from the higher streets, abandoning their gilded descendants. As we cross the river, the wet derelict districts hold more familiarity for me. However, Eris leads me further still, until I met with an all too familiar sight. My gut lurches when I face the open horizon. Spring is straight ahead. Idria's outskirts are hardly recognizable in daylight, but venturing beyond the city walls is a gamble I wasn't prepared to take so soon. I shake my head and pull away from Iris. I'm not leaving the city. She circles in front of me with a placating gesture. Don't be scared, I promise you it's alright. Safe inside the city as You're as safe inside the city as outside of it. And this stretch before you is the safest of all. You cast a wistful gaze out over the waste, as if admiring something beyond the vista. This region belongs to Aes, some call him the gang leader, but he's much more than that. Difficult to string my thoughts together. Only a fool would leave the city. But a primal instinct tells me Iris isn't lying. She twirls around another curtsy, jewelry twinkling playfully in the sunlight. Her doe eyes soften with a smile. As I said, it's your choice. Thank you for coming this far. I hope we meet again, Crimson. I blink and she's gone. Confusion grips me as I look around, searching for any trace of her. But I'm completely alone, with only the vast nothingness of the waste for company. Did I just imagine everything? No, that whole encounter was real. Again, that primal instinct insists it. Just like it insists on Iris' honesty. The sea spring is straight ahead. If it has managed to cure Iris, I need to see what it can do for me. Hi, Craven! How's it going?
Hello.
How are you?
Hi. We got everyone stopping by on us today. I love this.
Yeah. I venture forth, nerves and determination roiling together in my chest. My heart pounds with each step I take from civilization. Doesn't take me long to realize it's not the only heartbeat I hear, like a flitting gnat in the back of my mind. I'm certain there's another pulse thrumming through the earth underfoot. Starving off less than an hour of sleep so I can fight a god and maybe win. Oh, jeez.
Oh, wow. You need some energy
Dedication.
drinks. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. What are you playing?
Got them.
Oh, and we fixed the bitrate so I can actually use my model again. And not have to be PNG only. I felt this presence before when I first set foot in Iria. Like a living dread forcing beneath the city. Only this time it's drawing me closer. I wish we figured it out before the affiliate anniversary, but it's fine.
Yeah, but we're here now.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You're playing Vampire Survivors till like 6 a.m. and now I'm playing Pokemon D&D campaign I'm in. Ooh!
Oh,
What
that sounds
Pokemon
fun.
are you? Also, I did see that notification that you were playing Vampire Survivors. I went to actually go click it to lurk and I fell asleep as I was going to do that.
Oh.
I had my phone next to me. Like, oops. Yeah, I seen it and I was like, that's something I still have to do. I think we're gonna try and get Yume and Silver on that. I'm a trainer, but my team is Absol, Meloetta, Rilladon, Toxicity, Noivern, and Ceruledge. Nice.
Nice.
That's
a sick
awesome.
team.
Yeah, these are the people to talk to about Pokemon. For what seems like an eternity, I force... Oh, go back. I felt this presence before when I first set foot in Iria, like living dread coursing beneath the city. It's only this time it's drawing me closer. For what seems like an eternity, I force each foot forward one step but another until the realization hits me. I too am a very big fan of Pokemon. I do have a tattoo of one on my arm. Oh, right, you did tell me that. I never told Iris my name. Something pierces the horizon ahead of me. The building nestled into a tall cliffside. I'll eventually get.
Steel has two. He has the Gengar and the oh my god, who else is it? Snorlax.
Nice.
That is alarm. Yeah. Gotcha.
Alright, and we're good now. And I was able to shout out Ray
Nice.
for that wonderful email. It appears so starkingly out of place, and then we gotta wait 6 minutes, and then we can shout out Craven. I don't know how to fix that,
The cooldown?
the cooldown. I don't know what it's on.
Hmm.
That's the problem with using multiple things.
Yeah.
I'm like, who's cooldown? Which one is it? Is it Frosty Tools? Is it Stream Elements? Is it, Flip Shouties? I'm like, whose timer is this? How do I get rid of it?
I'm looking on Stream Elements now to see.
I couldn't find it. It appears so starkly out of place that it might as well be a hallucination dripping with extravagance and adorned in honeyed mahogany. It's an ornate jewel of architecture. Oh, dark silhouettes skirt it on both sides. Trees, I think, until I'm close enough to realize what I mistook for branches were spikes and jutting tendrils. Soulless. Several of them watch me in the distance like statues. Flashes of light chase me. Flashes of last night chase me. The gushes of blood and screams of death. Smell of burning flesh and sour bile. I can't go through that again. I won't. Floating into a messy sprint, I push my legs fast as they'll take me toward the decorated building. Next thing I know, I'm dashing up wooden stairs and crashing through towering double doors. Oh, we're back to the... Oh, we're not.
Oh.
I was like, are we back to the tower? My lungs burn from exertion. I gasp for breath, desperate to be safe. But when I orient myself, my surroundings, more like hellscape than sanctuary. Yo, but the eyes there. Blood flows all around me, overwhelming my vision with a lurid, unholy red. Indistinctly, my hand leaps to my mouth, but the rotten stench of blood never comes. Instead of a smoky scent hangs in the air, sharp and spiced. I swallow thickly, convincing myself that it's not as gruesome as it appears. This has to be the sea spring, this place that grants miracles. Tall pillars flank me, blanketed in written notes. Leaning pillows scatter the floor. A rustic kettle sits nearby. Someone must live here despite how eerily empty it is. Oh, let's call out. Hello? Is anyone here? My voice echoes across the cavern without response. I push the paper-covered pillars. Maybe something here can tell me more. I reach for... the closest one. I reach for a note in front of me. It reads, "Dear Mother, don't cry for me. I'm sorry I didn't say goodbye, but we'll meet again in another life. I love you very much. Yes, if you ever see me, never speak to me again." Written in perfect cursive. I've never seen such beautiful handwriting. Before I can ponder further, a sharp chill runs down my spine. Someone's watching me.
Okay.
Hi, Shadow. It's me, the devil. I love you.
Hey, Geeky Goods! Thank you for the follow! How's it going? Welcome to the community. Right now I'm joined by Breezy and Ace, and we're playing the demo for Touchstarved. I wasn't muted, was I? Okay.
Don't believe so.
Just making sure. Ah, in ads. I thought the ads would stop. Oh, it might be the pre-roll ads. And now the alarm went off again. Well, while that's going off, are the ads done, Geeky?
Um, I believe so. I'm not seeing anything that says they're still running.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Welcome in. We are playing Touchstarved with Ace and Breezy. I am a demon VTuber variety streamer. We do rant. We do things from like Card Shop Simulator to Cult of the Lamb, Hades, Devil May Cry. Thank you. Essentially, me and my contracted demon, Crimson, share one body, and we swap between each other and play different games. There are also toggles to turn me into different Pokemon for Pokemon streams. And because me and Ace play a lot of visual novels, I did my lore drop in the form of a visual novel.
I love that.
Yeah. I did it very hastily. It's not like amazing, but it's something.
It's so cute.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I did the best I can.
Hey, it brought you joy. That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And it tied in the tarot cards as our contract, and that's why every time we get alerts, they're tarot cards.
I love that.
Yeah. So my card for the my VTuber is the devil.
I love that.
At one point, we're going to be doing a poll in chat where there's a few polls that we have to do eventually. One of them's going to be, who's my demon daddy?
Oh, snaps.
I knew you were going to love that, Ace.
It was just so unexpected.
This is gonna be great.
Yes, we do have a Discord. And
Oh, it actually-
and that
Yeah,
was
just-
perfect timing. We have art in there. Me and Xanthos13 are actually engaged, and so we have our wedding updates in there pinned to the top.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. And we are having a Kingdom Hearts themed wedding.
Which is the dopest thing ever.
Reese's actually our officiant.
I'm the officiant. Yep, that's me.
We have things from like witchy stuff because me and Zan are pagan.
Yes,
Yes,
the
Kingdom Hearts wedding.
wedding. It is gonna be so amazing,
Both
and
have-
so much is being handmade. I love it.
We both
It's
have
really
Kingdom Hearts
amazing.
tattoos. It's a big part of our life and our relationship, so it was so fitting.
Yes, and Zan needs to make my keyblade.
Yeah. In the early stages of us talking about even getting married, we were tossing around the idea of, oh, thank you. We were tossing around the idea of classical board games as well.
Okay.
And the color scheme would have been gold and burgundy.
Oh, I love that
would
for
have been
me.
nice.
Oh, do you want to take that idea? We can make it
I
happen.
love that for me. I'm just saying.
So we took
I
that
mean,
and
I'm
we
already stealing the venue after the fact, so I mean, I was there to pick it,
That's
so
fair. Yeah, it was gonna be like the groomsmen had like Monopoly cards in their pockets, and like the girls would have clue weapons
oh, I
in
love
their like
that.
bouquets.
But the Kingdom Hearts, I am definitely just loving every second.
Oh no, the
100.
Kingdom
It
Hearts is
just
perfect
it
for you
was
guys.
yeah, it was more us. Like yes, like board games is very big for us, and like we
Oh,
do a lot of board games and like card
oh
games and
yeah.
everything. But like,
I remember my first one playing with you guys.
was that Exploding Kittens?
What's up?
Exploding Kitchens was yes, and I exploded you.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, Kingdom Hearts was a big part. Like, it was the only game that my sister and my mother would ever play with me because Disney licensing.
yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense for them.
Yeah. I mean, the most my sister has played with me other than that is like Nintendo games. And me going, "Hey, hold this X button. I have to go pee real quick." That's all you have to do in Final Fantasy. Just hold this X button. And I've rigged it so on PS2 era, I've rigged it where I took a rubber band and like rigged it around the X button and the joystick so that it would run around and create XP for me for between 10 and 10-2.
I'm not even gonna lie. I do that with Fortnite on some of the creator maps just so I can level up. So there's that.
And we all did the coin trick for Pokemon for the egg hatching.
Oh, 100%.
um but yeah, it was gonna be that and like put like cards and stuff and um like Scrabble. We were really into Words with Friends when we first got together. um
Oh my god, what was that game that me and Zan was playing one day that we kept giving him all the cards to read?
it might have
It
been
was
Betrayal at the House of the Hill.
That's what it was.
We actually have that for tabletop sim, so we could play that on stream.
Oh,
We have that
yes.
and we have Mysterium. You can table flip in it.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah. We also have Villainous, which you are going to love because it is Disney based. You play as the villains.
I love that.
Yes, we played it with Kip and Ivy when we went to go visit them.
Aw.
And like I loved it. It was so easy to pick up after like playing through. We have the Oogie Boogie expansion, so you might have to like fight Zan
Yes.
over it.
I will fight Zan over it. Zan knows I will fight Zan over it. Like, there's no questions.
I
Okay,
think
10 plus years of friendship. It is what it is. We're fighting.
I think with the expansions that we have, we can play up to 10 players currently. With everyone
Yeah,
being a
no.
different villain.
Kingdom Hearts has definitely been a big thing for you. Oh, even my PlayStation. Because of you, I have my PlayStation. Zan's a little salty about it, but it is what it is.
Hey, look, I knew that he was getting it regardless, and I was like, he doesn't pick up the phone, so I have to call Breezy first. And then I
And
have
Zan
to,
just happened to be having lunch with me. It was what it was.
yeah. I was like, whether you were buying it or I was buying it, it was getting
We was
done,
buying it.
you know? Yeah, I'm like, whether it was going to be on your card or my credit card, it was going on
And
something.
I will not upgrade my PlayStation since. Like, my 4 is it. That's it. That's just it. I'm not going to 5. Like, we're done. That one's literally Kingdom Hearts exclusive. I'm good.
You can get Kingdom Hearts panels for the 5 too. You can get custom panels.
I gotta actually see. That reminds me. I gotta invite Zan over. We gotta set up my capture card.
Yes.
I messed it up, and I'm too frustrated to figure it out.
Did
That's
you look
valid.
into the one that I have?
Mm, no, I did not. Because all of my stuff is the Fifine stuff. So like I have that one and I had it all set up, but
Mm-hmm.
when I made that crazy switch to like I hate this desk, let me go get a new desk and I unplugged everything. Yeah, I did. I should have taken a picture of how I had that plugged because now I don't know.
I was gonna say because this one's like pretty cheap. I think it's like $20 or $30, and you could just connect one to one system and the other one to the other, so you don't have to flip around things.
Well, I don't have to flip around anything because luckily I bought a switch, an
Ah,
HDMI switch, so that's plugged into it, and then I could just click a button on there and switch between my Xbox and my PlayStation.
all right.
I just don't remember how I did it. I have it somewhere written down. I have to find it.
Fair. Uh, so yeah, we have that. We have a bunch of Genshin stuff because when I started, I was pretty much exclusively a Genshin streamer. We do a lot of gachas here. I just have not played them in a while. We're doing a lot of visual novels lately. I have
Yes.
ideas that I want to put to fruition. So, also, if anybody ever has like suggestions on games that you could get married in, please just drop them in general. I'll check them out. I know Stardew's on the list. I'll get there eventually.
Eventually.
Yeah.
We've been busy.
Oh, nice.
Do you stream?
What do you
Oh,
usually
me
stream?
too.
Stardew. Oh, we're on cooldown for 5 minutes.
Still?
Yeah.
That's wild.
Yeah, I've never played Stardew. I played something similar to Stardew called Firefly Village, and I married my witch wife. It was great.
It was great.
Yeah. We're gonna be streaming 11 at some Final Fantasy 11 at some point, so I can marry Zan in game. He's been playing for me for a little bit and got me past some of the like beginning stuffs. The payment actually just hit my account, so I'm no longer free to play. But it's not bad. It's literally the same cost that I pay towards Change of Fate's Patreon. Breezy, do you like D&D?
Never tried it, never experienced it. So couldn't tell you. I can't say no.
I will send you our friend Mudkip Ninja's D&D backlog.
Cool.
I think you would like it because it is the first that I've seen a interactive D&D campaign that chat can
Cool.
interact with and make things happen.
I like it.
And it's people in the community that mostly you have met.
Yeah, I've met so many amazing people in the last month just doing the stream thing. It's amazing.
Phasmo, Bloodborne, Doki Doki's awesome. Cult of the Lamb, Marvel Rivals, Stardew. My husband and I want to stream his custom D&D session. Amazing.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's so good. I know we have a couple like horror
Phasmophobia, I've
fans.
played once and it freaked me out and I kept making too much noise and then still was like, you gotta stop doing that, they're gonna get us. And then I got.
Bravo plays mostly the horror things that we sit in on.
And Cult of
Doki
the Lamb
Doki we
obviously
played,
is a
just not
fan
on
favorite for me.
stream. Breezy, you play Marvel Rivals, right? Were you
No, I
planned
was
on?
kind of I planned on it because I was kind of looking at it. Steele was suggesting it. I'm mostly right now like I'm playing Cult of the Lamb with you, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
Fortnite, Rocket League, and Little Nightmares. Just like trying to find a few different things to see what I like, but like that's why I want to also get the capture card situated so I could play some of my
Hell
old
yeah.
stuff like, Kingdom Hearts and Ratchet and Clank or Jack and Dex. Like I love all those types of games too, so I want to play some of those. We were actually thinking because we found the other day, I think I mentioned it to you and Zan, we found all of our old school consoles. So
Oh
we're
yes.
reimagining our game room here because we want to stream some of the old school consoles, but also have game nights here.
Heck yeah.
So we got to figure out how we're trying to do that. I mean, I have a whole nother spare room.
Yeah. And yeah, I know Mudkip Ninja right now is streaming some of the old Kirby games. He's
Oh
doing a
my God, yeah, I saw
Kirby-a-thon.
that the other day. I love Kirby.
Yeah. And how do you like Greek mythos? Crazy?
Um, Not really sure. Do you have a
Okay.
suggestion there? Because like I'm
Yeah.
open to like just expanding my horizons on a lot of this. Like just because I've jumped back into the gaming world in the last like year and a half. So like, because I was playing mostly things like Assassin's Creed and Prince of Persia and things like that. Um, so I kind of just want to get into it. And I have all of I have all of my ex's games that I never get back, so I have all those too. Um
Amazing.
Hey, he sold my
Deserved.
paintball gun. I kept the games. I think
Hell
that was
yeah.
fair.
Deserved. Because I already have Ace and Zan joining me, but if you are interested in Greek mythos, we are eventually going to be streaming Stray Gods.
I am
Oh,
very
I'm
excited
down
for
to
it.
join you guys in everything. I love my little family here. Let's do that joint stream.
And it's Greek mythos based, but also like musical based.
Ooh, okay, musical. I like it. I'm a choir kid, so yes.
Yeah, during Halloween time we usually play Hades. We didn't finish Sucker for Love, A Day to Die For, right, Ace?
No, we still have one more chapter to go.
Okay, so we'll probably finish that out first before anything. Um, we got Hades going on still. We're probably gonna play Higurashi.
What?
Um, it's translated to When the Cicadas Cry. It's
Okay.
a horror-esque visual novel.
Okay.
I could show you the anime.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah, I'm down.
Zan probably will not want to be there for a certain episode. I'm like 90% sure I have them. I'd have to look.
Yeah, no doubt.
Um, we did stream Infinity Nikki at one point. I had to do that off my PlayStation. We'll probably do more boss game with Ace.
Yes.
I'm down for all the stuffs and all the things.
Hell yeah. Eventually we have to go back to Stray with me and Zan, taking turns playing as a cat.
Playing as a cat.
Yeah, it's great. It's a cat in a post-apocalyptic scenario.
I love that.
For the month of February, we're doing Date Everything. Continuing that. I gotta catch up in off stream to where we were, but we will probably go back to 7 Deadly Dates.
Oh my god, we haven't played that one
Seven
in a
Deadly
while.
Dates.
Yeah. The creator actually made Zan's model reference sheet essentially. Because she was supposed to make the model, situations happened, and all she did was make the character sketch for it.
Really?
Yep. And then he took it over to another artist with her permission.
With the permissions.
Yeah. This month we'll probably go back to Baldur's Gate. I'll probably have Ace with me.
Yep, I can help you with that.
Um,
Our schedule sounds super busy, guys.
yeah. Let me pull up.
We're gonna have to have a how about calendar just for that.
All right. Yeah, let me pull up. There's a list of things that I have to do that I promised. in the drive in the streaming folder that I think I invited you to.
We are in so many drives and so many folders.
Yeah. Well, we'll get back to coffee talk at some point.
Oh yeah.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know if that's going to be a specific month thing. Maybe we'll do it in fall. Not specifically October. There we
The
go.
busy life
Stream
of
list to
streamers.
do. 5-hour Goose Goose Duck done.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah. 7 Deadly Dates,
He kept
Higurashi.
killing me.
Vampire Survivors with Yume and Silver. Continuing Stray. Baldur's Gate. Hades. Persona 4 continuation. Persona 3 start. Want to buy Coffee Talk so bad. There's a new one coming. I know I wishlisted it. We have to continue Spiritfarer.
Noted.
Yeah, I will probably ask you to play on Coffee Talk with us at some point. I have somebody in mind. River City Girls we'll have to get back to.
Oh, I've always wanted to play that one.
Oh, you can join us for that.
Yeah.
Cosmic Wheel of the Sisterhood will be a October continuation.
That sounds right.
Oh, you would love that one. It's very witchy, very LGBTQ. Great. Probably. I know my stream's been delayed lately. Find Love or Die Trying. I have to catch up to where we were. These are that and 7 Deadly Dates I lost the files for when I swapped over. That's why I have to continue off stream. Clannad. Me and Ace are gonna play for the first time.
I am scared for that one.
I'm scared for that one.
Needy Streamer Overload. I think we're just missing an ending for that.
We got, well, it depends on how long you want to go for. We got 2 endings, and I'm pretty sure there's like 40. But
Oh jeez.
Sheesh.
it's one of the. Let me double check that before I say that out loud. Now that I think about it, but I'm pretty sure that one has like a ton of endings.
We have to go back to Monarch and
Like, don't quote me.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate you. That's awesome.
I was wrong, but it is still a lot. There are over 27 endings.
Oh, okay. Yeah, we have to go back to Monarch. Now that I know what I'm doing in the game. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna continue this game and, you know, not give anybody any power-ups. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Goes into fight, immediately dies. Play this like a Fire Emblem game, not like a go hit things. We have to go back to Lost in Random. TriStar.
Oh, I want to start that one. I downloaded them.
Hell yeah. I'm not super far. I'm in 2 towns still, I believe. So it's the second area.
Yeah, so I downloaded 1 and 2. Because it was on my Game Pass, and I love having Game Pass, being able to like try out all these games. It's amazing.
It's funny because I actually started Lost in Random on Game Pass, and then I restarted via Steam because I stopped getting Game Pass.
Yeah, I think I found 1 in Game Pass, and I found 1 in, so like 2 was in Game Pass, but 1 was in Steam.
Gotcha. Yeah, I don't think it's super expensive in Steam. It Takes Two. Me and Zan have to continue.
Me and still need to start.
Nice. Oh, you heard the Basil Goose alarm? Yeah, I gotta go back to playing. I'll probably play stories again on stream. And then we do Devil May Cry December, me and Ace.
Mhm.
So we're gonna move on to Devil May Cry 3, unless
We
on
were instructed to skip 2.
Yeah. I
You
mean,
were instructed to skip 2?
yeah, we were
Why?
instructed to skip 2, but I might throw it on a goal for birthday stream.
Okay.
That if we hit it, that we'll be made to play at least halfway through to. It'll be a punishment.
A punishment.
We gotta do a poll for movie night and community game night, which will probably be, I'll probably throw on the poll Jackbox, Goose Goose Duck, and I'll think of a third one. Throw up on a poll. And let's wrap this game up though. Let's see how far we can get. Finally, I look towards the sea spring. That stillness hides something deeper, something wrong and familiar. Hey. I spin around and come face to face with a pack of soulless. Oh, wow. His gaze is a violet crimson, one that sears through me, leaves me feeling raw and exposed. They're the same eyes I've seen over and over, first with Iris and now with the soulless circling me, all bound by the sea springs. Honestly, honesty has never been my strong suit. He cants his head to the side, appraising me, but doesn't respond. I fidget nervously. I'm telling you, I came here for help. Are you listening? Your hands. Alarm jolts through me. I hide my hands under my cloak. Show me. Why? Won't ask twice. With a sharp exhale, I reluctantly hold out my bandaged hands. Are you getting off on this? Unwrap them. Heat rushes to my face, fire to my tongue. I should give them a piece of my mind, but not when the souls are one command away from ripping me to shreds. Yet, no matter how much I will myself to move, my body stays frozen in place. I stand there for a long, agonizing minute. My hands are troubling when I finally raise them. I know the skin beneath the wrappings all too well. The hideous, unnatural flesh I've grown to despise. I grip the edge of the bandages. Stop! With a weary sigh, the man slides off the beam, lands with a thud that shakes the panels underfoot. He's a monster, tall and imposing, with a presence that commands the room like gravity. Lantern light sculpts his face in sharp, unforgiving lines. Subtle clinks of metal accompany each of his footsteps. Oh, it was such a bop, I know, right? Hi, Isa! The closer he gets to me, the faster my heart hitches. What does he want? Is he going to kill me? I step backwards. I find nothing to set my foot on. I'd forgotten my back was to the C-spring. I fall right before a warm hand catches my lower back. Oh. I'm hovering above the C-spring, the scent of smoke and leather enveloping me. Blazing eyes bore into mine. I told you to watch your step. I'm too stunned to muster a response. Like I weigh nothing, he guides me back to solid ground. Following a subtle gesture from his fingers, soulless around us disperse and relax. The shift in their demeanor is so abrupt it gives me whiplash. The enormous tentacles are no longer in the rafters, though now I doubt I ever saw them at all. Either way, I let out a breath of relief. Thanks. As focused on me as he was before, the monster pays no attention to me now. He kicks some seating pillows out of the walkways, checks the contents of the kettle with a scowl. The sudden disregard is almost insulting. This is pretty good too, this music. So that's it. I'm not a threat anymore. Never were one. And why'd you threaten me? People get honest when they're afraid. In other words, he was messing with me. I drag a hand over my face, exhausted by the fact that this is the second time a monster has provoked me today. You're a Nis, aren't you? Depends who's asking. One of your friends told me this was your territory. He also said you were a gang leader. But there's no one else here. Thought there'd be more people. Nis picks up a kettle, walks to the edge of the C-spring and dumps the contents into the endless red. It took a lock. His pleasant smile stretches from ear to ear. But in an instant, it drops to get the sense that I shouldn't ask about that again. You said you came here for help. Depends. Can the C-spring cure a curse? Probably. You mean you don't know? Nope. He shakes out the empty kettle and starts collecting stray cups, tidying it up. My frustration builds. I narrow my eyes at him, questioning the glare. When he notices, he returns it with an absurd smirk. Are you being irritating on purpose? Listen, Sparrow. The sea spring can cure anything. Nothing's stopping you from trying it yourself. What do I have to do? Drink. I have to drink from the sea spring? My eyes glide to the blood-like pool beside us. The idea of ingesting the liquid makes my guts churn. Is there a price? Always. Innes taps his temple with a finger. He loses it a little bit. That's it? Might have already beat it to the punch. My humor earns me an amused, fanged grin. This is a little different. When you drink from the sea spring, you forget who you are. Your mind combines with everyone who ever drank before. Humans, monsters, soulless. One big happy family in your head. My blood runs cold. I've never heard of these before. Group minds. My attendants used to tell me that my power granted people access to a higher plane of understanding. A group mind of my own making, all wise. But something tells me this is real, even if one thing doesn't add up. Your eyes are red too, but you obviously haven't forgotten who you are. Before I can finish my sentence, Innes strides past me towards the entrance. Time's up. Let's finish this later. Wait, already? You barely told me anything. Came on a bad day. I've got somewhere to be. There are still so many questions burning on the tip of my tongue, but my frustration spills out before I can ask any of them. I was told to come here for help, but I instead get threatened and kicked out? You're joking, right? Watch your tone. I'm nice, but you don't want to ruin the host's mood. My skin prickles. The feeling of being watched washes over me again. My eyes start back over to the sea spring. A lone ripple dances on a quiet surface. I take Innes's advice and clamp my mouth shut. Innes approaches a nearby soulless, lanky dog-like one with 6 legs and a crown of tendrils. Several sets of red eyes adorn its side. Its forked tail wags rapidly when Innes squats beside it. He runs his finger through the tendril, scratches its chin, and pats its head. Oh, monster puppy. A gentle smile plays across Innes's lips. The affection he holds for the soulless is painfully clear. I dip my eyes away, my stomach fluttering at the tender sight. Getting dark out, so this pretty girl will guide you back. Following a short whistle from Innes's lips, it trots over to the entrance, obediently tail wagging. I watch the soulless warily. Pretty is not a word I would use to describe it. The idea of it protecting me sounds absurd. If I decide to drink, how do I find you? Find someone with eyes like me. They'll point you in the right direction. But think it over. Once you drink, you can't go back. A lot to process. Thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah, have a good time. I hope you find a way to make it fun. At least I know I have a lot to process, but I give it another small nod. At least I know I have another option for a cure, as disturbing as it may be. I follow the soulless at a measured distance and watch it nudge the giant door open with ease. When I'm about to cross the threshold, I sneak one last glance behind me. Thank you. Hope all of you have a lovely day if I don't get to come back. I hope you do as well. Thank you for popping in the follow.
Thank you. Have a great day.
Hope to see you soon. My heart skips a beat when I meet Innes's eyes. I'm about to snap my head away, but he just flashes me an easy smile. Till next time, Sparrow. I'll buy you a drink for scaring you. I don't trust myself to do anything but respond with another curt nod. With that, since we have finished the Nisses, we're gonna save here. I don't know how much of the demo we have left, but we are at 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, past 11, so I'm gonna end
A
here.
little bit, but not too bad.
Yeah, we're gonna find a raid target. Let's see. Who is on today? The Sleepy is on. Yoshi. Hmm. Could do Yoshi. There is doing woo-wah. Or, let's see. Let's see if anybody else is doing touch starved. Nope. Let me check my suggested. Came a little too late. Hi, Jason.
Hi.
Yeah, we're just wrapping up.
Yeah. But we still appreciate you coming by.
Yeah. Oh, we could do Vanity. It's been a while. Yeah, we'll do Vanity. I'm gonna play some
Ooh.
FNF.
New peoples.
Yeah, I
Yay.
met her through Pokemon streams.
Love that.
She was a
I
Fox
meet
VTuber.
all the new peoples through you.
Vanity's very sweet. That's her shout out, and then that way you get like a kind of like a quick synopsis of what she's about. Let me just read this one since we don't have that emote anymore. I got most of it. It's close enough.
It's close enough.
Yeah. Alright, so I pinned the raid message. I'm gonna do vanity. Ooh, that's a new model. I haven't seen this one yet. Very cool. And see you guys next time. Probably Tuesday. Ace, if you're free, maybe we'll start Clanad.
I gotta check, but I'll let you know.
Yeah, sounds good. And then Thursday we'll do our normal me and
Our
Breezy
normal.
stream.
Our stream.
Yeah. Either Colt or Pokemon.
Yeah, it's
Whichever
gonna
one
be
you
one
want
of
to
the
do.
two. I just have to get that capture card situated. So if we're gonna do Pokemon.
Yeah, so we'll just depend it on that.
Yeah. I might work on it tomorrow.
Alright, sounds good.
Or maybe later tonight, but I'm going for a massage in like an hour. I can't wait. Hopefully that helps with my migraines.
Ooh,
Ooh,
I'm
very
so
nice.
jealous.
Laura and I are going, so we're gonna do that.
Alright, I'm gonna raid over.
Let's go, let's go.